Hello, Scott Wonder. Welcome to another Wonderwoods video. In this video, we're going to be salvaging this white oak log. It came down in the back of one of my customers, actually my former landlord's backyard. That's where we're at right now. It came down in his backyard after the tornado that came through a couple weeks ago. It's a white oak, and it came across, we're right by Tillis Park, and the top went into Tillis Park. It's been cut off, and the fence is down because the tree took the fence down, and we're going to be salvaging the log. I'm going to start working on cutting the log out. There's going to be 3 logs, maybe a few more, but one big chunk here, 2 big chunks there, and then Mitch, friend of mine, is going to come out here and help me pick it up with his crane truck so we can get it out of here. So I'm going to get to work. You can tell that this log is pretty big. Probably 40 inches or so, about 12 feet long. I'm excited about the big piece, this chunk. I'm gonna take the top 2 pieces too. We'll do something with those, but they're pretty low grade and, well, not as big as impressive as this one. I think this angle will give you a pretty good idea of how big it is. It's a big one. So when I go to salvage trees, the first thing I look at, if the tree is toppled over like this, is at the bottom, at the roots. And I'm looking to see if there's anything that's rotten. A lot of times the tree will fall over because it's rotten and it has some internal issue that nobody saw, and you can tell on the bottom that if there's an issue. This one seems completely solid. You can see all the dirt stuck in there. It seems like it was really holding on. I know that this one most likely went down because of the tornado and not because it was weak. So everything looks good. Hopefully it's good on the inside. I'm gonna start by cutting off this branch. It's up off the ground, it's not touching anything, so it should cut off and fall nicely. This branch is actually touching the ground over here, so I think this is basically holding the tree up, along of course with the stump. So I'm gonna cut this side off first. Looks like it's in great shape. Super solid, no signs of rot. Let's cut the next side. Well, that was close. Almost got the chainsaw stuck, but I did not. Come and look at this side. It looks just as good on this side. Fresh, solid, clean. Smells delicious. So I've got about 14 feet right now with the big crotchy section. I was thinking originally I was going to take just a big straight log out of the middle here I think I'm probably still gonna do that, and then maybe have a short crotchy section. Maybe make some coffee tables or something like that. It's getting really hard to cut. So my chain is dull, but I don't think I've hit the ground. But I do see some dark shards of wood, which is not good. That means the white oak probably has some metal in it down here at the bottom that's staining the wood. So I might have cut something, barbed wire, nail, something like that. But something definitely dulled my blade. I'm gonna try to keep cutting until I can't cut anymore, so cutting's gonna take an extra few minutes. You've all played this game before. It's called, is it time to sharpen yet? Because I know if I go sharpen my chain, whatever I'm hitting, I'm probably gonna hit it again and be dull right away. So I try to finish my cut with a dull blade. It's getting there. I want to work on it. I want to go the other side. Ooh. Ooh, did you hear that? It's a good sign. So I got it to break apart, and while my chainsaw is super dull, I'm gonna go ahead and try to keep finishing this up because I'm kind of buried in the dirt right now, and if I go sharpen it, it's just gonna make it dull again. So now's the time to finish up my dirt cut. Whew. I think that's it. We got the log back here to the shop and I can finally get a good look at it. It's approximately, I don't know, close to 4 feet across, 45. This is the butt end, of course. About 45. It does have a couple nail stains here. The blue right here is where there's some metal, and there's definitely some sort of metal right here, so that's not great, but I'm not entirely surprised by that because it's a yard tree, so we're gonna have to look out for that, but otherwise it looks pretty good. We did end up cutting it right here to get the crotch off the top. I got the big crotch section, I put it on my trailer. It got back here to the shop too. We're gonna cut that separate. We had to cut it down because it's just gonna be too heavy to load and to do anything with. We ended up cutting it at about 9 feet. It is 40 by about 36. So still pretty big in this end. We also saved these top 2 logs. We're going to use those. They're not great as far as quality goes. There's a lot of wood there, but they're not fancy grade or anything like that. So we're going to cut them, probably use them for some rustic, maybe slabs, I'm not sure yet. But mostly I was interested in this log right here. Next up is to get these put away, get them off the parking lot onto another spot in the parking lot so we can work on milling them at some point. Thanks for watching. I'm Scott Wonder. I appreciate it. If you think about it, like, subscribe. Maybe I'll show you some more wood. See ya, bye.